Hi and welcome to Reseller News. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is June 7, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. Today I just want to do a brief Reseller News brief. I think I got 3 windows opened up. I want to expand a little on each of those topics, and then I want to move right along. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Okay, before I get started, I just want to let you guys know, the new people who are subscribed to my channel, I do not read everything verbatim. I will expand on a topic. I will give you the URLs and tell you where I got the information from, and the rest is up to you if you like to pick up where I left off. First story is from Frugal for Less. Now, I don't know, for those who are new, you're probably not familiar with this here. Maybe you are. I like this channel. I check it out every now and then. Whenever I find things that are interesting, I like to share it with my subscribers. And for those who like to save money and make money. This particular story came out on June 5th, 2019. It's 16 ways on how to make money traveling. I'm not going to read it all, folks, but I will say this here. I'll read the highlights, and the rest is up to you if you like to pick up where I left off. We got over here really quick. It says at Frugal for Less, we covered various ways to budget for a vacation and how to save money while traveling, but I don't think we've covered how actually to make money while traveling. Wouldn't that be great to enjoy your vacation and still make a little money too? For these jobs, you pretty much just need a laptop and an internet connection to start working. Today I'll cover 16 ways you can make money traveling on your vacation. And I'm just going to read the highlights really quick here. It says number 1, websites and apps. I'll read a little into it, and the rest, like I said, you can check it out. It says now some of you may be thinking of traveling and vacationing is for fun and enjoyment and not for working. If you're one of them, you could still earn a little money while traveling by using some apps and visiting websites. Some of these money makers include Swagbucks, Survey Junkie, My Points, Vindale Research, Earn Honey, Inbox Dollars. You could check these out. Like I said again, folks, these are all active hyperlinks. So if you go to this website, I don't think I gave it to you, I'm sorry. It's www.frugalforless.com. Yeah, these are all active hyperlinks, and if you click each one of these on, it'll take you to that website, and you can read a little more about it. Next one over here is number 2 is freelance gigs. Okay, in many ways, there are so many freelancing gigs that you could now work with your laptop while you're on vacation. Some you could just continue to use your regular gig, or just accept the short-term ones for the duration of your stay. Some ideas can be writing, web design, computer programming, virtual assistant, and customer support. Another one is here, number 3 is blogger. You can blog pretty much about anything, but why not become a travel blogger, right? And then it goes over here. Now I don't know. Like I said again, these are the figures. I'm not putting them in. It says successful travel blogger can make roughly $3,000 to $5,000 a month. This is after a year's work on it. If you started to work diligently 3 to 5 hours a day, you could start earning about $500 a month to start, which is pretty interesting. I mean, I have a blog, but I never really got that far into it as far as where it could generate an income. But this is definitely something to look into, And then it goes over here. This isn't just fun writing blog posts either. There's some ways you can earn money as a travel blogger. And our guest over here, you got guest posting on other travel blogs and magazines, affiliate marketing, selling if it's a photograph, sponsored content, travel-related companies, product service reviews, writing and selling books, brand ambassador, get paid to represent a product or service. You keep writing and advertising for them, and you get the paid advertising. And another one is Fiverr, number 4. If you guys aren't familiar with Fiverr, Fiverr is a marketplace where you could sell your gigs. Earn a gig where you sell it costs $5. You can offer add-ons and for more earning potential. And these are the things they have on here. So I'm trying to keep this a little short and sweet here. So just take note of it. If you don't want to go to the blog, to the URL, the website, you could just scroll down, stop the video, and read a little more about it. But you're better off being on the active site because they do have active hyperlinks like this one here. So I'm just going to scroll down here. Next one is Tech Online. Okay, and you could check this out as well. All right. And these are pretty good things here, folks. If you're not familiar with Frugal for Less, you might want to sign up even for their email too. They'll send you email notifications of new things that come out, so you might want to check that out. This one here, number 6, Clarity FM. Clarity is a Fiverr and Take lessons combined. Okay, so I didn't know about this one. This is new to me. You could check it out. Again, you can see what it has to offer. Here's another one, Skype. We all heard of Skype at one point or another, I believe. You could edit English is number 8. Number 9, sell timeshares. Let me close that advertisement out. I'm sorry, folks. Guest speaker or trainer, working holiday visa, house sitting, sport instructor, 14 tour escort, 15 cruise ship employee, 16 make money back home. Absolutely. Lastly, you don't have to work on vacation to still make money. You could set up some passive income to work back home while you're away. And here are some ideas to do. Rent your car. I don't know about that. Rent your home. Rent the campus. Rent your driveway. That's totally up to you. Me, myself, I don't think I'm too interested in that stuff. But that's just something to share with you guys. Again, if you don't want to go to the website, you can check. But you're better off going because they do have active hyperlinks. You might be interested in some of the other things they have to offer. I suggest you do go to the website because you could read it online. I mean, you could just stop the video, pause it, and you could just scroll down like I'm doing now if you'd like to just read a little about it. Or if not, then that's fine too. But I would recommend if you want to hit the active hyperlinks to go directly to their website. Okay, I don't have many windows open, as you can see here, folks, so I'm going to just dump out of this one here. And again, it says join our mailing list to find more ways to make and save save money with a little time and effort. You just pop your address in there and hit the subscribe button, and you're good to go. Okay, next one is here. It's an eBay story here, really quick. You can buy this rare, slower Starbucks mugs on eBay for $4.99. This came out June 4, 2019. I don't know. I heard in some cases some Starbucks mugs could be worth a decent price, but this one here is on eBay for $499. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Starbucks fan, but I guess if you're a collector of mugs, maybe you might want this one here to add to your collection. You could collect it over. You could check it out if you want. Let's see the story over here really quick. Be there, done that. It says that's the idea behind Starbucks line city and state themed ceramic mugs, which are typically decorated with pictures of popular landmarks, animals, and more. Delaware, for example, has a diamond representing the Diamond State, the Delaware Memorial Bridge, beach towels, umbrellas, and sunglasses, as well as a couple of blue hens. It also originally had an error. Okay, I didn't know that. Released in early 2018, according to the blog StarbucksMugs.com, it flubbed the nickname Downstate Delaware Slower Lower. The mug instead, Lowest Lower, is a misnomer. Okay, misnomer. Sure to make native Delawarean have a heavy sigh and roll their eyes. Okay, it goes on to say here, only a few months after releasing the mug, Starbucks rolled out a new one, which replaced the Lowest Lower with the picture sale of a crab. Luckily, enterprise buyers, however, errors can make collectibles more valuable. Yes, I remember this here, hearing about this here. Did you guys ever hear about this here? I'm surprised I put this in here. It's a good thing I wanted to share this one before. I forgot the story. You see this stamp here? It's a very rare one. It's a 24-cent stamp. You see the airplane flying upside down? Look at this story here. Just if you had it. It says in 1918, all right, that's the story here. It says in 1918, the U.S. Postal Service printed a 24-cent airmail stamp, which the picture of the Curtiss JN-4 Jenny flying upside down, as the photo over here shows you. It says, take the inverted Jenny 1918. The U.S. Postal Service printed 24-cent airmail stamp with the picture of the Curtiss JN Jenny flying upside down in 2016. One sold for $1.35 million. Isn't that amazing here, folks? I mean, you never know what you're going to see, right? You never know what you're going to come across. Then it goes over here, and I keep getting these messages. I'm so sorry, folks. It says over here, of course, a Lowest Lower mug is not really so valuable, though relatively rare. On eBay, the online auction site, one is currently listed for $499, is being sold by someone in the U.S. who didn't immediately respond to the messages. Then it goes on to say here, it's the only mug with the error currently for sale. So hard to tell if the price is inflated or not. The seller is also asking for best offers. Mugs without the error are listed between $24 and $45. Starbucks didn't immediately respond to the request for comments, so it's hard to tell if they redid the mug because the nickname was reversed or because some people find the term offensive. Well, I don't know what they find offensive about it, but whatever. The change may also have been a systolic one versus the acknowledgement of any fault. And I'm not going to read the rest of this here, guys. You can read the rest of this here. Let's see here. It's not much to read, but then they got some more stuff here. You could read some of the tweets about this here. I believe they're talking about that. Maybe not. Okay. All right. Anyway, you can check it out, folks. Like I said again, I'm not going to read the whole story, you know, what's ever left of it. Check it out if you get a chance. Let me give you the URL. The URL is www.delawareonline.com, and you can check that story out. Okay. For those of us who are eBay sellers, I don't know if you guys like to, you know, do follow-ups and, you know, get into these, get into the stories, or, you know, you would like to share information or read information about the eBay, you know, eBay selling and eBay, what it has to offer. They have this thing here called eBay. It's stories, as you can see here, and you can get to this here by going to the website. It's https://www.ebayinc.com and /stories/news, and the topic, it's the topic equals commerce. And you can read these stories here, folks. I think it's pretty informative. If you're an eBay seller, you might want to check it out. You could click on, you could read all the topics, you could read the announcements when you go to this page here. I just picked this one here just for curiosity, just to see what it's all about. You can see here they got this one here, eBay empowering U.S. small business trade and inclusive growth. eBay Motors teams up with Car Advisor, expands tire installation program in the United States. Live auctioneers partner with eBay to bring unique fine art, antiques, and collectibles inventory to millions of buyers. Then it goes on to say, it's got quite a bit here. You know, you could keep scrolling down, and you could click on different topics here, and it'll bring you to that that particular story you're looking for. But you may want to check this out, folks, if you get a chance. Okay. Being an eBay seller, I am, you know, I sell exclusively on eBay. I find this information, you know, very helpful to me, and I'm sure with to you as well. They got a lot to offer here. You just gotta take the time to read it, if you got the time to read it, and they got pretty good, interesting stories. They really do. I think so, anyway. You know, but that's me. You know, I like I said again, I for people who don't know me, or if you are new, I do have a love-hate relationship with eBay, but I just say that just in a kidding way. I say it all the time. I say I love them when I'm making money, and I hate them when I'm not. But I just say that as in a kibitzing way. I like to joke around and stuff like that. But there are things that do upset me with eBay, and I will voice my opinion. Believe me, folks. If those of you don't know me, I don't sugarcoat anything. I will tell it like it is. And if there is something bothering me with eBay, you will be the first to hear about it. Okay, believe me, you will be the first. I will let you know. Believe me. But they have a lot of pretty good stories here. Check it out if you get a chance. And the other thing, I don't know. Again, if you're not aware of it, that's why I like to do the Reseller News. It's to you know, give people a little more clarity and a little information about what's going on with eBay. Some people, just if you're just a seller like myself, you know, you just take eBay for granted. We just go on it. We look at it as a site to buy and sell or whatever, and that's as far as it goes. But it's always good to read a little more, get into the business. My father, God rest his soul, used to say, when you work for a company, it's always good to read the handbook and learn the policies and practices of the company. That's where you stay within the company guidelines, and you understand the rules and regulations. It's the same thing with eBay. I like to read all the information. I like to get the latest news on what's going on. Sometimes it comes to me through Google alerts, and when I get them, I will post them out there to you guys. I'll create a video and I'll share that information with you. So you might want to look into it. You know, there's a lot of things that you know, eBay has to offer. And I think there's a lot of sellers out there that aren't aware of it. I myself, I have to be upfront and honest with you guys. I myself are not fully aware of everything that goes on within the eBay realm there, so to speak. So when I do get the information, I will, you know, put it out there. So if you are a seller on eBay, I really would, you know, would suggest that you subscribe to my channel. You know, I put out, you know, when I put out the Reseller News, please look into it. You know, I mean, I know sometimes it goes over, like I think the last Reseller News I did was 35 minutes long or a little over. I do apologize about that. But, you know, folks, there's only so much you could cram into so much in a short time. I always say I like to do it, keep it at a 15-minute sequels. And sometimes I can't because I got so much information to share with you guys. And it's really hard to compile and condense all that information within a 15-minute sequel. So I try to I'm trying to cut back on that, trying to highlight the stuff that I think that you guys might like, and I hope you do. And if you do, give it a thumbs up. I take the initiative to go through this here out of my busy day, and I know you guys have a busy day out there, but I really do hope that for those who do follow me and for the new subscribers, you do get a takeaway from it. And if you subscribe to my channel, you're gonna be getting stuff like this pretty much, hopefully on a daily basis. As soon as I get the information readily available, I will make it available to you guys as well. Okay, so I really would encourage you to, if you are a reseller of any, it doesn't have to be eBay, any e-commerce platform, you may want to check this out and subscribe to my channel. But last thing I want to also show you relating to eBay is their YouTube channel. Now again, I don't know if you guys are aware of it, but they do have a YouTube channel. It's an eBay for Business. I'm going to play this little clip here. It's about promoting your listings in bulk. So check it out if you get a chance. You could go to their channel, their YouTube channel. It's eBay for Business. And if you want to be up, as you can see, I'm subscribed to it. Okay, right over here. All right, you can see I'm subscribed. All right, and it's not a big channel, but it's a good channel, and they put out some good information. So I'm going to have to mute my mic. Let me let you listen to this video. It's only a minute and 39 seconds long. Check it out if you could hang out. And then we're going to close the video out and hopefully close this out for the day, because I don't know if I'll be doing any updates. But if I do, you'll be the first to know it. So let me mute my mic and let me play this video for you. And hopefully you'll get something out of this as well. Here we go.
As an eBay seller, it's easy to make your listings stand out with eBay's promoted listings. Here's how to promote listings in bulk. Go to ebay.com/getpromotedlistings, then click Create a New Campaign. When you have a lot of listings to promote, we recommend choosing the Select Listings in Bulk option. Easily browse and choose what items to promote with help from eBay, or upload listings using a CSV file. Once you've made your selection, the next step is to set your ad rate. The ad rate is the percentage of your item's final sale price that you're willing to pay to have your listings promoted. Remember, you'll only pay when your item sells. The items you've selected will have the trending ad rate applied to them. Trending rates are the average ad rates set by sellers for similar promoted items. Choose to exceed the trending rate, apply same rate to all listings, or manually set the ad rate for each listing by uploading a CSV file. Here's a tip. Choosing an ad rate at or slightly above the trending rate will give you the most exposure. Easily adjust your desired trending rate, then click Continue. Finally, name your campaign. We suggest picking a name based on the inventory in each campaign so you can easily monitor performance. Now you're ready to launch your campaign. Remember to check your dashboard often. You can adjust your ad rate and add new listings to campaigns at any time. See what's selling and download reports. If you're looking to make your listings stand out and increase sales on eBay, check out Promoted Listings. To learn more, go to ebay.com/promotedlistings.
Okay, folks, I hope you found that information very helpful. I mean, I know I did. There was something I wanted to share with you guys really quick, and I just wanted to bump out here really quick, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in regard to promoting listings and that trending feature they're talking about. Okay, here's the list of that. I only have 27 up. I had 102. I let a lot come off because I got to do research before I relist them again. And I just wanted to share something with you in regard to promoted listings. You can see some of them, a good majority of them have, outside of this one here, have promote, that I'm able to promote with, these promoted listings. But I'm looking at that video myself just now with you guys. I noticed it says trending ad rate 5.9%. So like in this particular case, the way I understand it, if I'm going to promote it, I would think that eBay would want me to promote it, right? And just basic common sense with 5.9% or higher to get me higher in search. That's the way it seems to be, the way I understand it. Now, if there is a little misunderstanding on this part, if anybody wants to leave me a comment to justify what I'm doing, what I'm saying here, let me know what you think on it. That's the way I'm looking at it. Like I'm looking even at this here. The trending ad rate is 6.3%, and I'm able to promote it. So I would think my personal take on it would be, if I'm going to promote it, at least promote it at 6.3%. But remember one thing, folks. I will say this here. I was following another eBay seller. I don't want to mention any names, but this person comes on Fridays, and they were talking about you know, when you're going to, if you're going to use promoted listings, do it with a 1%. And from what I understand, by people taking this gentleman's advice, some people had said it did work. They noticed they did get a little uptick in sales. However, I never really used it. But the only time, from what I understand at that little video clip, is the only time you'll get charged for it is if you make a sale. So you're really, depending on how much you're going to, you know, put in there to promote, or what percentage, it may be beneficial, but don't hold me to that, because like I said, I'm frugal and I try to do my own thing here. I try to figure, you know, my own little ways to do things. Like, you know, for example, if I'm going to, you know, pay 5.9%, you know, using promoted listings to try to get my, you know, my particular product higher in search, I'd rather do my own research, like go to Google search or go to watchcount.com and see, you know, how I can get it up without using the promoted listings. I don't want you to think I'm contradicting myself. You're saying, well, one minute you're saying it's good, and next minute you're saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. All right, so please don't take that the wrong way. Because let's face it, now if this is to sell, let's say I did promote it at 5.9%, eBay is going to take 5.9% of this item here. And remember, I had this with best offer. So if people make a best offer at lower than what I'm asking for, that's going to be a less of a profit. And then with the promoted listings, that's going to be even more of a lesser profit. Because, you know, people say, well, 5.9%, how much more? Well, every little bit counts. You know, that's how I look at it. Every little bit counts. But you know, that's the way I understand it. If you use promoted listings, you'll get your item more in searchable, whatever, higher, I guess, in search. The way I'd rather do it, folks, to be honest with you, is go to Google search, type in Microsoft. I'm using as an example, Microsoft ergonomic keyboard. See where it comes up in that there. Go to watchcount.com, key it in, see where it goes, you know, see how it is, how it ranks in there as far as, like, you know, how it is in search, like how if other people are selling this particular keyboard, and see and compare it with their category. See what the title they put in the title. Maybe they might have put a model number in there. Maybe they might have changed this wording around. Instead of putting a Microsoft natural keyboard, they might have just put Microsoft ergonomic keyboard, and so on and so forth. And see where that brings me up. Now, I've tried things like that in the past with certain things. And to be honest with you, without using promoted listings, I was able to become higher in search engines, even on eBay. Okay. For example, if I was going to check this out on eBay to see where I would come in, I would open up another window like I'm going to do now, click on eBay, and I'm just going to use that as an example. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go to selling here. Bear with me for 1 second here. And let me go over here. I should have done this before, folks. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go really quick over here and go to that keyboard. Where is that keyboard? Oh, did I move it away? I must have really quick. I went too quick on it. I'm sorry. And I would do is go like this, click it on, and I would copy this here, like I'm doing now. Go like this, and like this, and search, and see where it comes up on eBay. Okay. Now you could see here the pre-owned ones are coming up a little more than what I'm coming up with, but they're getting. And then I love what you see this, folks. You ever see when this happens? It always jumps down. I noticed that with eBay. You can see here, according to this here, there's 599 results, but you could also click under $16 too. Okay, you could also decipher it that way too if you want to, you know, use this little feature here where you could see it if you can get under. Let's see as we click under. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so under $16, yeah. I mean, actually, I could probably tweak mine a little, put it down a little cheaper, and get it. Maybe see if I can get something like that. I don't want to take too much of a loss on it, but that's another way of doing it. But you see what I was talking about? How they have it now. If this is the same model, look how people put it. You see, everyone's got different, you know, the way the word, you know, they put in their titles. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Is that going to bring you higher in search? I don't know. It may. It may. Okay. Now let me go to watchcount.com. Let me open the window here, and I want to show you this really quick. Okay, watch count. Let's see, it should be this one here, eBay. I don't know if you guys ever used this. It's pretty good. I think so anyway. I like it. With watch count, you can see here, it says what's most popular on eBay as voted by eBay users. So I'm going to paste that in there. okay? And I'm going to hit the show me button. I'm concerned about the US, of course, and click this on. And we're going to see where it comes up. Now, this person has 58 watches, okay? It's an open box. It's excellent. Okay, mine's not brand new, but it's very clean though. Mine is in very good condition, I have to honestly say. And it gives you an idea of how these people have it. What I like to do is, first off, I want to scroll down and see where I come in, if I even come in here. So let's see. Mine will only be 1, and it counts down, as you can see. So mine's probably way at the bottom here. Or maybe I'm not at the bottom. I don't know. Let's see. Let's keep going here. A lot of 2s. No 1s. Come on, I got to have 1s. There we go. 1s. Okay, here we go. I got to be somewhere, and you'll know. I think that usually it will show you the company there. In some cases, maybe not. But I'll know which one's mine. That ain't mine, I could tell you that, because I don't have a 24. Mine would be the 1999. I must be way down here, folks. Well. Am I even down here? Wow. Well, that's something that'll give me a little tip. Okay. So apparently, it doesn't seem, unless you guys see it, it doesn't look like I'm showing up anywhere here. Let's see. I don't want to jump conclusions. Maybe I might have skimmed too quick. Let's see something here, guys. You'll know mine. It's the 1999 one. Oh, let's see. Is this it? I don't think that's it. Free? No, I know it ain't mine. I don't know if it's free. No, we're here at the 2s. Okay, so I don't even see mine here. Okay, this is what I got watch count. So now, what I would do, this is what I do, folks. I would click this guy on here, and this is mine. Remember, this is my. Oh, where is it? Mine here. Let me go over here. Here's mine over here. Let's click mine on so you get an idea what it's all about here. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, as you can see, I only have 1 watcher. This I put over here, items been tested good. This is kind of like a very bland title, to be honest with you. I know that. Just using it for argument's sake. So we're going over here now. This is one we just clicked on from watch count, right? You can see here's the watch count. We clicked this one on. Now, you notice if you look at watch count, you're not going to see 58 watches on here. Look, it doesn't usually show you watches, at least for those times I've looked at it, okay? This is the other thing that drove me crazy too. All right, I just want to expand a little on this, but you can see here what this person has. Now, what I'm going to do is, what I would do, I got to make sure I got to verify it is the same number, the 4000 model. What I would do is this. I would go back over here. Is this a 4000 model? Let me see, folks. Hold on for 1 second. Okay, excellent. All right, so what I'm going to do is this. This is perfectly fine. I mean, I'm not doing anything wrong here. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I'm going to take this out, right? And I'm going to go to this one here. I'm going to click this on. I know what you're thinking. Don't worry. I'm not going to do what you think. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to put this over here like this. I'm going to get rid of open box. I could put excellent condition, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to take this here and leave this here. Okay. Now I want to go back again and see the category. Here's my category: keyboards and keypads. They might have the same one. Let's see. Yep. Well, they have keyboard and keypad. Okay, so I always check out to make sure I'm in the right category. All right, because if this guy got on top in the search, and he's got the 58 people watching his, well, mine only versus 1. I want to see. Okay, so let's look a little more further down here. He's not offering free shipping on this here. But here's the thing I want to show you why I got your attention. This is the part that drives me crazy. Now, we're on this person's listing, right? All right, it's Best Buy. Okay, now they paid, it's like anything else. It's like real estate, right? If you're selling something, or you're, let's say you have a car lot, you're not going to want other people putting stuff on your car lot without paying, you know what I'm saying? It's almost the same thing. It's like real estate. I don't want to have other people's listings mixed in with mine. But this is the funny thing. I got to say, like I said, when I have a love-hate relationship, this is one of the things that drive me crazy, folks. Look at here. Now, you're looking at this listing here, okay? All right, you're looking at this here. Now, the person, like I said again, they paid to have this listing. All right, this is Best Buy in this case. But when you scroll down, similar sponsored items. So it takes you right away from this, right? Now, if they didn't have this here, And I didn't have to, well, first of all, we're all going to do research anyway. We're all going to look around anyway. That goes with that saying. But let's just say you're a person that you got tired, you got fed up of looking around, and you say, geez, I don't want to, I'm tired of looking around. I just want to buy from this. But then you say, wait a minute, let me scroll down. Let me see. And they say, hey, wait a minute. Let's see. Hey, see them other people here. The other guys are selling this here. And you click this arrow, and you got more people selling different keyboards, of course. But you see what I'm saying? So it kind of like draws the attention away. And I think in some cases, I know people probably, these guys probably pay for this here to come in search, but they should do it in a way where it's not on your listing. You follow? To me, I'm not too crazy about this part here, because like I said, it's on this person's listing here. All right, in this case here, it's Best Buy. But I mean, you're scrolling down here and you got these other people selling this stuff right alongside you. And what people think, well, hey, if we put it at the bottom, they'll never see it. I mean, come on. Especially a guy like myself, I'm very curious by nature. I do things like that. I will look verbatim. I'll go up and down and see what they have to offer. Now, like I said again, this is an open box. No doubt, it's coming from Best Buy. We all know Best Buy. It's a good, it's a good make, good name, whatever. Microsoft keyboards are good. I don't use it Microsoft. I'm using a Logitech one. I'm not really into ergonomic because the positioning of the way your hands have to be positioned. So for me, I would keep this myself if I liked ergonomic, but I really don't want it. But yeah, and that's the other thing that drives me crazy when they put these sponsored listings here. That's the other thing that drives me crazy. But anyway, now, all right, as far as the price, I'm going to leave it like that. Whenever you're doing an update, and if you look at mine, mine's pretty just as clean, to be honest with you. I could sell this thing in pretty much excellent condition. All right, but what I'm going to do, like I said, whenever you do an update like that, again, check out your listing, your categories. Check the title line now. Maybe I might tweak the title line a little more. I don't know. I think I'll leave it like that for argument's sake. Make sure you update it. I mean, so it'll redirect. So when you update your listing, when you're finished, it'll give you another response, right? Let's see. Make sure you hit this done. It'll hit the redirect. Okay. If you don't, it'll just sit there. Now, the next time you do it, you do a search on it. Let's go back here to eBay and let's do a search. Let me go back to this one here. The one I just did. Okay. Let's click that on again. And now I'm going to copy it. I want to see something for curiosity where I come up on eBay when I do a search on eBay really quick. Let's go back to this guy here. Let's do this. So now sometimes it takes time for the algorithm to do refresh. So you got to make sure, you're going to have to see what goes on here. You got to take your time. You might have to refresh this screen a couple of times. You're not going to see it probably right away. But let's see what happens here. Let's see if I even show up. I know people might say, yeah, but if you got a lot of listings, hundreds of listings or whatever, thousands of listings, you're not going to go through this here. But, for one or two, a couple of them, whatever, it doesn't hurt to do it. You know what I'm saying? To go through that there. Now, this doesn't, I don't think that's mine. No, it doesn't look like it. Best offer, tested. No, that wasn't mine. Okay, I didn't put the word tested in there. This looks like this could be, no, that ain't mine either. It's going to take time, folks, before it updates. I'll be honest with you. You might still see it here. Let's see. I'll know which one's mine. It couldn't have refreshed that quick. Let me see here. I know, I'm sorry, guys, to take your time up, but I just wanted to share this with you. Like I said, again, some people say, heck with it. I'm just going to use the promoted listing. I want to get higher in search. I don't want to go all through this here. But, again, if you are a frugal person like myself, you'll do stuff like this here. And, look, it's a lot of competition, folks. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot. You can see some for $19, $18, and the list goes on and on. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time. I don't want to take your time out of it, but that's what I usually do. If you do get a chance, check out watchcount.com. It'll give you an idea. The reason why I use watchcount.com, folks, I'll go back. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. I don't want to take too much of your time. I don't know how long this video is going to be. But the reason why I like watchcount.com is it shows you how many watches are there. And when you click it on, I also like to see who's on top, okay? So I will always go to the top guy right off the boot. And I will click it on. I always check, make sure I check the title and I compare it with my title, especially if I'm selling the same item. And the other thing is check the category. I found out through watchcount.com that by checking the category, I was checking mine against the other sellers. I had the wrong category in there, and that's why the person had more watches than I had. Now people are going to say, the next question will come up. Okay, you did all that there. Did you come up in a search on here on watch count? Yes, I did. Okay, I come up higher, a little higher than usual, but did the watch count? People say, well, how many watches did you get? The watches didn't change. Okay, but I did step up. All right, so keep that in mind. Okay, I'm not saying it's foolproof, and that if you do this all the time, that it's always going to be a number one hitter. But check it out for yourself. Let me know what you think. Okay, before you use promoted listing. Look, I'm not knocking it. I think it's a pretty good thing to use. I never used it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I never used promoted listing. Okay, even when people say, well, 1% is not bad, but I like to do things myself. I like to explore. I'm an explorer when it comes to things like this here. Okay, and if that's the way I understand it, if that's that promoted listing, it's where it's going to move you higher in search. Why not do it yourself? You could do it on a cheap, so to speak, in some cases, and you could probably get better results in some cases. Now I heard stories from other sellers that use promoted listings. Some people thought it was okay, and some people thought they didn't like it. Some people said, I'm not going to use this ever again because they didn't felt they were getting its money's worth, even though it's only valid when when the item sells. That's when you start paying for it. Okay, so try it for yourself. Go to watchcount.com. Here it is right here. It's eBay. It's an eBay compatible application. It's right here. And it gets what it says here, right? What's most popular on eBay as voted by eBay users. Check it out. Okay, anyway, I'm going to bump out of here. Let me know what you think if you try it out. And if it worked for you, then please share it with us. But anyway, I'm going to close out this video. So let me bump out of this screen. Okay, guys, just to do a little quick update. Remember before I showed you the ones for under $16 within this video? Remember I showed you I wasn't coming up at all in here, and I'm just going to scroll down. I'm going to show you everything was processing before while I was doing this video, but I didn't want to keep you guys waiting. It did take some time to process, but if you look at this page, you will not see my price there. You won't see my item there. Now I will tell you this: since I've done this here, I went back to it and I tweaked it just a little bit more. I dropped the price from $19.99 to $18.99. I did change the title again, but not on this one here. But I'm just trying to show you prior to doing that. As you notice, you will not see my item listed here. Okay, I'm going to take it down to the bottom. I want to try to keep this update as quick as possible, and I want to show you that my item is not listed here. Okay, you can see that, right? I'm going to go down all the way to the bottom. You'll know mine, I'll say $19.99. But on my other one, when I changed it, I tweaked it. Like I said, I changed the title again, and I dropped it by $1. Now, I'm not saying it brought me onto the top search. It didn't bring me on top of everybody else, but it did get me in search. Where over here, it's showing you don't see me, you don't see my listing here. Okay, I'm going all the way down to the bottom. This is all live. I'm doing live right now. As you can see on the bottom of my screen, I think my screen recorder will show you it is 8:57 p.m. June 7, 2019. So you know this is an updated one. But looking at it, you notice you don't see my listing here. See? Check it out. This is you don't see my listing here. All right. So what I'm trying to say is now I searched this in eBay's website. As you can see, I'll take it back up to the top again. This is the bottom of it. As you can see right here, this is it. Can't go anymore. Now, if you go up here, you'll see this is on eBay's website. So then what I did was I tweaked it again, okay? And now here I am. I changed this a little here. I put USB keyboard, right? I tweaked it again. I said, let me see something. I want to experiment a little. So I dropped it down to $18.99. Now, here's the top of it. And let's count down how many I'm down, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I jumped to 6 places by changing it. This is mine, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. I'm going to click it on. This is all done live. I'm going to prove it to you. So I jumped to the 6 places by just tweaking it. Here I am right here. Shop bar J Pasini for great deals. Just by tweaking again, the title. Okay, and again, I always make sure the category was correct, which you could see right up here, keyboards and keypads. Okay, all right. So now you're seeing that I jumped to the 6th spot on the eBay search. Okay, here it is right here. Okay, this is no, that ain't mine. Where is it? Here it is, right here at the highlighted one. This is mine. Okay, so I jumped to the 6th spot. What's my computer doing? This computer goes wacky. Yeah, so you can see I jumped to the 6th spot, and on on watch count, I did show up. You remember before I showed you before? You know, I ended this video, of course. I told you I would update you. You remember on watch count, I wasn't showing up at all. You remember that there? I went all the way from the top, all the way to the bottom. I was nowhere to be found. Watch count picked me up, $18.99, and here it is right here. Shop RJ Pasini for great deals. So, you know, I'm not saying this is foolproof, folks, but if you do play around with it, by changing the title and making sure your categories is really important, that you make sure the categories are all checked out and, you know, everything is in line with one another. There should be no reason why you can't get your, you know, your listing up there and search. Now, you might say, yeah, but what good is it? You didn't really even get it up to the top ranking here. Well, look, I mean, let's be realistic here. Let's look at this person here, how they got up there. Right? This is the guy that has 58 watches, okay? Yeah, if I tried copying this whole title just the way it is, I probably would come in somewhere along here, you know? Now, I mean, I could probably copy this here too, and this would drop me up a little, you know, probably bring me up a little, you know, a lot more up there in search. But you know what? Considering that I wasn't even on this list, I have to honestly say, I'm pretty happy with the results by just what I did. At least I'm showing up in here, okay? At least I'm showing up. So I got to say one thing. It might not be 100% perfect, but at least I'm here. At least I'm in this search category. At least I'm on watch count. Watch count picked me up, okay? So I can't complain, all right? Yeah, am I at the bottom? Of course, I'm at the bottom here. But for the most part, at least I'm here. At least watch count picked me up. So anyway, if you guys got, you know, you got something out of this here where, you know, you felt it was helpful, you know, please share it with us, you know, or share it with me. Let me know what you think. Here I am over here. And again, you can see where I am. Yeah, I'm if you look at the slide bar here, I'm like right almost like down to the bottom, like what, 3/3 down. But at least I'm here. You see, at least I made it on a watch count. Okay, so at least they got me in there. Is it going to help me create a sale? I don't know. Okay, well, that concludes the reseller news for Friday, June 7th, 2019. I hope you got a takeaway. I hope that information helped. If it did, give me a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm doing a good job and that you appreciate the work I put into it. Also, folks, I just want to say in closing, again, to the new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. And again, I do hope you like the content. You come back for more. I wish you guys a great weekend. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if we're going to have rain or not. I didn't get a chance to listen to the news this morning. I've been busy doing other stuff. But wherever you are, I hope you have a great weekend. Until next time, this is Rich Pasini signing off. Bye-bye for now. Take care.